All right, everyone, get ready, because this could be the moment that causes The View's ultimate collapse. A shocking lawsuit has just rattled the very core of this long-standing talk show. And this isn't just another minor scandal or internet uproar. No, this is a significant legal battle that could signal the end of The View as we've known it. At the center of this explosive legal drama, Caroline Leavitt, a sharp, bold, and unapologetically conservative figure, has just dropped a legal bombshell that has left The View's leading stars, Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, and Sunny Hostin, frantically trying to manage the fallout. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Sources are now indicating that ABC is seriously considering the possibility of canceling the show completely. Yes, you heard that correctly. For years, The View has reigned over daytime TV, but this lawsuit might be the final blow that forces the network to pull the plug once and for all. So, what exactly happened? How did Caroline's lawsuit turn everything upside down? And perhaps the most crucial question of all, could this be the moment that truly brings The View to an end? Oh, trust me, you don't want to miss this. But before we get started, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button and hit subscribe for more exclusive, uncensored updates on the stories the mainstream media won't cover. Ready? Awesome. Now, let's break it down. To fully understand how we ended up here, let's rewind a bit.
If you don't have anything to say, you blab. You just go on and 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 on.
Absolutely not. Let me be unequivocally clear about that. And watching this clip, I couldn't help but think how ironic that Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and the rest of the ladies on The View spend their time calling Republicans the conspiracy theorists. But they have been wrong about everything they have said over the last couple of years. They likened President Trump to Hitler. They have mocked him. They have shamed him. They have lied about him consistently on their show. And it was a joy to watch them on November the 6th when they realized that tens of millions of Americans do not listen to the lies that they have spewed. These women are completely out of touch with reality. And you're right, ABC should wake up.
For years, The View has gained a reputation for its open hostility toward conservatives, particularly conservative women. Whenever a strong, right-leaning woman rises to prominence, the hosts of The View, especially Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg, are quick to tear her down. This pattern has occurred repeatedly, with figures like Sarah Palin, Meghan McCain, Candace Owens, and many others in their crosshairs. If you're a conservative woman with a voice and a platform, The View will mock, undermine, and dismiss your accomplishments simply because you don't share their political views. And now, they've done it again. But this time, they've underestimated their opponent. Caroline Leavitt isn't backing down. She's not just responding, she's hitting where it really hurts.
And you would think, ABC, having just paid $15 million for a defamation lawsuit,
Their bank accounts. So, what sparked this legal confrontation? It all started when the women of The View took some cheap shots at Caroline Leavitt. During a particularly tense segment, Joy Behar, who's never been one to bite her tongue, suggested that Caroline only got her position because of her looks.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though. It's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Yep, you heard that correctly. And if that wasn't bad enough, Whoopi Goldberg went even further, claiming that without woke culture, Caroline wouldn't have a career to speak of.
Yeah. I would like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought and busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason.
Next, Sunny Hostin, true to form, turned the entire discussion into a racial issue. It was a calculated, coordinated attempt to undermine Caroline's accomplishments. But here's where they miscalculated. Instead of letting it go or firing back with words, Caroline took bold action. She filed a major lawsuit against The View and its hosts, accusing them of defamation, character assassination, and malicious intent. Now, the show is in complete turmoil. As soon as the lawsuit news hit, The View's producers went into full crisis mode. Sources within ABC reveal that the network's executives quickly called an emergency meeting to figure out how to handle the fallout. And let's be real, this is much more than just a PR headache. This is a high-stakes legal fight that could cost ABC millions, not just in a potential settlement, but also from lost advertising revenue, sinking ratings, and lasting damage to the network's reputation. The big question now is, can the show weather this lawsuit? Or is this the scandal that ultimately cancels The View for good? Here's where things take an even more dramatic turn. Rumors are swirling that Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg could actually be facing termination over this. Why? Because ABC isn't in the business of losing money. The network has already been struggling to keep advertisers, with The View increasingly alienating large portions of its audience. One insider put it perfectly. This lawsuit could cost ABC millions. If they have to choose between keeping The View or protecting their financial interests, they'll choose their finances. And honestly, that makes sense. Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg have been at the center of multiple controversies. If ABC executives believe they're a financial risk, they won't think twice about parting ways with them. And now, here's where things get even more fascinating. Sources reveal that The View's legal team has already reached out to Caroline Leavitt, hoping to resolve the lawsuit quietly behind closed doors. That's right. After years of attacking conservatives without facing real consequences, Whoopi, Joy, and Sunny are now scrambling to make this issue go away. But Caroline, she's standing her ground and refusing to back down. She has made it crystal clear that this lawsuit is about more than just her. She's fighting for all conservative women who have been ridiculed, dismissed, and misrepresented by the mainstream media. She's making sure The View faces the consequences for spreading false, divisive narratives. And as for the internet, well, it's absolutely loving this. As soon as the lawsuit news dropped, social media went wild in support of Caroline. Within hours, hashtags like #cancel The View and Caroline exposes The View were trending across multiple platforms. One viral tweet perfectly summed up what many were feeling. The View has been attacking conservatives for years with no real consequences. Caroline is about to flip the script. No mercy. And honestly, they're absolutely right. This isn't just another scandal or lawsuit. This could be the turning point that finally takes down The View. Right now, the signs are clear. Ratings are plummeting, advertisers are backing out, and ABC executives are in full-blown crisis mode. And now, the big question is, will ABC finally cancel The View? Will they cut ties with Whoopi and Joy to protect their brand? Will they quietly offer Caroline a massive settlement? Or is this the final nail in The View's coffin? One thing is clear. This story is far from over. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Has The View finally crossed the line? Do you think Caroline is justified in holding them accountable? And most importantly, is The View nearing its end? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. We're reading each and every one. And before you go, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe so you stay updated with all the latest news.